Hi guys, it's Nicola. Hoping you guys are super awesome today. Thanks for joining me. If you are new to this channel, welcome. It is wonderful to have you. I'm not going to waste any time today. We're going to get right into it looking at the Rev Hair Blow Dryer. So let's do this. Okay guys, so hoping you guys are doing awesome. So I did put this on a little stool so you guys can actually see the machine. It is quite large. So this is what it looks like. If you can see my hands in comparison, even if I pull it back from the camera, is a pretty big machine. It's like a huge vacuum. All right, so just being honest about it. All right, so this is the hose that's actually attached. I just want to show this to you. So this is the wand. So as you can see, it's pretty bulky, which is one of those things I don't like about it. Look at it in comparison to my head. Pretty large machine, pretty weighty, and a bit cumbersome to handle. As you can see, when you put this in the hair and pull it, that's my first take on this machine. Also here, the power button is here. Kind of wished it was here. You only have your heat settings, your heat control, your low, your cool, and then you're a little bit hotter than low. I can't really say this machine gets really, really hot, which is actually really, really good. So one of the good points about this machine is that it doesn't use a lot of heat. It uses air mostly. It does have heat, but it's not a lot. So if you're really trying to protect your hair from heat damage, this is actually really good for that, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you a short video of me actually using this machine, and then we'll get back and talk about like exactly really how I feel about it, if you haven't picked up on that already. So let's do it.
So the machine is a bit loud as your regular dryer. As you can see, I'm going around in circles trying to get the root as dry as possible. I'm just really working through the hair with the machine. The machine has a little bit of a weight to it, so after a while, if you have really, really long hair, that might be a problem, but it straightens pretty decently, dries pretty well.
All right guys, so that's how the machine's actually used. So as I said before, I love the fact that it uses low heat, so your hair would be fairly protected. It does straighten the hair fairly nicely. Don't get it twisted. It doesn't replace your flat iron. You will not get that silky straight with this machine, but it does a really, really good job of blowing out the hair and elongating the hair really nicely, okay? I did use a heat protector with this. They do advise that you don't use any kind of setting lotions or setting creams, which I wouldn't because I'm blowing out the hair. So I didn't have any issues using my heat protector. That went perfectly fine. Now, how I really feel about the machine works well, but because I have a short 4C hair, this Revair on my hair, I didn't notice much of a difference than the Revlon blow dryer that I absolutely love. You can check out the video on that. I think it works better for people with long hair. And the reason why I said that is because my hair is short, it's really cumbersome to use. It didn't really save me any time over a regular brush dryer. So it took about the same amount of time, so there was no benefits there for me. Also, the straightening was just about the same. They're pretty much on par with each other. This wasn't any greater than that one. I do feel it will benefit you if you have really long hair. So if you have long hair or really dense hair, like my hair is not really dense. I don't have a lot of strands on my head. So that's just the way God made me. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I think if you have really thick hair or really long hair, this would be great. If you have kids, you know, it would be great for a professional stylist that can be bothered to be moving this bulky thing around, putting it on a table, on the floor, that sort of thing. It's fine. I also did get a stand. Let me just show you. The stand is about 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds. The machine base is about 6 pounds and the wand is about 1.5 pounds. So it's a pretty weighty machine, and for that and my length of hair, it's really kind of not worth it to spend $400 to $500 to get the same result a $40 blow dryer can get me. So I don't advise this for you. If you do have short 4C hair or shorter hair period, it's just not worth it. The time and maneuvering it around and getting the same results, it's just not worth it. Just get a regular Revlon blow dryer, which is pretty awesome. Now, you do have to keep in mind that the blow dryer does have a little bit more heat. Okay, so that's the thing that this guy have over your regular blow dryer, but it doesn't matter. If you have your heat protection and you've covered and coated your hair really well with your heat protection, you will be perfectly fine. So I suggest this for really long naturals, but not for short naturals. Okay, so if you guys are short like myself, just leave this guy alone. Keep your $400 to $500 in your pocket, all right? And don't bother. I'm not beating down the machine. It's not a bad machine, but it's just not ideal for short hair. And even for long hair, it's pretty cumbersome that the power switch is only on the base, okay? They need to put, Revair, if you're hearing me, the power switch needs to be on this handle. Okay, so our ladies can maneuver this machine, this huge machine, in a better way, okay, and handle it better, because by the time we part our hair and use this machine to get to the next section, you have to be finding the base wherever you have anchored it to turn it off and then turn it back on. So it's just, it kind of wastes time there, so you're not saving anything, all right? I don't want to keep going on and on about all the reasons why you should not get this machine if you have short hair or maybe even long hair. You know, I would say maybe a Dyson, but that's my take on it, guys. As always, let me push it on up my screen. Thanks for joining me. I love you guys so much, and all you guys who are new, just welcome to the family. Don't forget to comment. It's just wonderful to have you aboard. It's just great that you are with me. Thanks for subscribing. As always, it's Nicola. I am out. I love you guys. Mwah. Ciao.